Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome back to your English class. I'm Jasmine, and this is the 36th module. In this module, we're going to continue with the chapter The Enemy, written by Pearl S. Buck and taken from the book Vistas. In the previous module, we saw Hannah confidently coming back to help Sadao. She also sports a red colored injury mark on the white man's neck. Now let's read further. As you read further, you can see Hannah mentioned the scars to Sadao and asked about them, but Sadao did not answer. At that moment, the tip of his instrument hit something hard, and it was a bullet. It was very close to the kidney, but Sadao was not thinking of anything else, and he was so happy to have finally found the bullet. He moved his fingers inside the wound. Sada was familiar with the tiniest part of the human body. His professor of anatomy in America had told them that if a surgeon ignored the knowledge of any part of the body, it was the first misdeed that he had committed. To operate on a body without detailed knowledge is almost similar to committing murder of that body. Sadav's professor would repeat these words in his class often. Later, you can see Sadav speaking to the unconscious injured man. He said that the bullet had just missed his kidney. Whenever Sadav would get engrossed in operation, he would start talking to the patient. He addressed the patient as my friend. He called the injured man also my friend. And he forgot that this man was not a friend but an enemy. Sadao was quick. He made a few surgical cuts on the body and finally removed the bullet. The man trembled in pain but remained unconscious. He spoke a few words in English, which were an expression of the pain that he was experiencing. As you read further, you can see the unconscious man was trying to speak something. He choked and said, "Guts. They got my guts." He meant that he was brave and courageous, and the Japanese army would have tough time while punishing him. Upon hearing him, Hana cried out to Sadao, but Sadao hushed her to keep quiet. The man became so quiet that Sadao held his wrist to check his heartbeat. He was checking if the man was still alive. His pulse was there, although it was very weak. Sadao thought that it was enough for a person who had a desire to live. There was still hope that the man would survive. But at the same time, Sadao was sure that he did not want the man to live. Further, Sadao stopped Hana from administering anesthetic. He turned quickly and chose a small bottle from the medicines. He filled a syringe with the medicine and pushed the vaccine into the man's left arm. Sadao placed the needle down and held the man's wrist. The pulse shivered once or twice and then improved. In this section of the story, you can see Sadao taking a deep breath and he tells Hana that the injured man will live. And as their expectations, he woke up. His blue colored eyes were full of fright as he realized where he was. Hana felt sorry for him. She served him food as the servants refused to enter the room where he was kept. When Hannah met the injured man for the first time, she saw that the man was gathering strength and he was full of fear. Hannah said softly to the injured man that he should not be afraid. He was astonished that she could speak English. Hannah replied that she had lived in America for a long time. The man wanted to speak further, but was not able to speak. Hannah fed him gently with a spoon made of porcelain. The man did not want to eat, but still he ate. As she fed the man, she said that soon he would become strong. She said so despite the fact that she disliked him. The man did not reply to her. Now let's wait and see what happens further in the upcoming module. Thank you.